Honorable members, until the House have taken a decision about the rulings that affects members of the House, the rules that apply here will continue to apply. Let us not use what has not been agreed on by way of rules in the House, because otherwise, no, it will be against your members tomorrow, and you'll want us to protect your members. It has been against your members. Honorable members, Honorable Maimane, you will withdraw offensive language, and if you don't, you risk us now not being able to allow you to proceed with your discussion.
Deputy Speaker, may I address you? Deputy Speaker.
Yes, Honourable Member.
Deputy Speaker,
Yes.
can I get clarity from you?
Yes.
We have several court judgments which make certain allegations against the President, right? Whether you like them or not. Now, what you're saying in the House today is that we are not allowed to even quote from those court judgments. That's what you're saying. You're stifling freedom of speech to such an extent we may as well be in this chamber any longer. We can go outside, quote judgments without any ramifications. Can the front desk please assist you in trying to maintain freedom of speech in this House? Why can we not quote court judgments?
Come back to you. Yes,
Deputy Speaker, the issue we have raised, and again, Honourable Leader of the Opposition, rest assured, it is not our intention to disturb you. Rest assured, none at all. But nowhere in any court of law was the President found to be a major beneficiary of the arms deal. None. And that's the issue we're putting on the table. None. By any judge whatsoever, therefore it is incorrect. It is an insult, in fact, to the President.
Deputy Speaker, Mr. Shabir Sheikh, who was found guilty in the Pietermaritzburg High Court,
Honourable
he
Member.
went to the Constitutional Court.
Honourable Member.
This Howie judgment that I've quoted from, Deputy Speaker, deals specifically with the symbiotic relationship between Mr. Sheikh, who was organising arms deal kickbacks, and Mr. Zuma. That is what the judgment is referring to. It is fair comment. You can't stop fair comment here. We're not saying anything that a court of law, the judiciary in this land, which this House should be respecting after learning our lesson in the 31st of March, we cannot ignore what the courts have said. And we cannot be prohibited from quoting from judgments in this House and bringing the implications of those judgments here. These are allegations which have been tested and have been found to be true. And that, therefore, judgments have been made. If the President wasn't happy with this Howie judgment, he could have appealed it. He has not.